This week's edition of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Cashfly.com, Barterbee.com,
and Pataradia, pouches and bags for sewer rats.
Great for carrying gold of Greaves.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
This is my favorite story of all time. All right, moving on. You put zombie and you put theory in the title, and I don't want to do it.
Theory zombie Kevin.
Diggnation.com. Hello and welcome to Diggnation episode number 44. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com. That's digg.com.
Yes.
Now, where are we, Kevin?
San Francisco.
Seems familiar.
My apartment. And it's really a crappy apartment.
It's not the best. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not.
I mean, at the end of the day,
There's no mystique
I've got
to it.
3 dudes I'm living with. You know, it's like, there's 4 of us here, and it's just a bunch of dudes. Like, there needs to be more women in the house.
Well,
At least one.
Clearly.
Dan's girlfriend comes over from time to time, and he has to clean up, which is nice because that keeps it clean. But
You're like, you should invite your girlfriend over, Dan, because we need you to clean again.
no, I clean my room.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're at least
have
an
my-
adult on that
Yes.
respect of the world. Beers. We went out on a limb. Ha ha ha. I don't know why that was funny. And we traded Acme, which is, I think, a California company, right?
Yeah, it says California Brown Ale, so
North
it is
Coast Brewing Company.
It is a brown ale. Honestly, it was one of those things where we saw the packaging. I don't know if Keith, if you got a shot of this here, or if you showed afterwards, but that's what the
Swinging Tarzan lady with a beer.
yeah.
You know what? That's gonna turn my head.
She doesn't even have a beer. Is that a beer?
Yeah,
I guess she's got a beer.
It's either that or like iced tea, but that wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. There's a chick on the cover of a beer
Yeah.
bottle with iced tea.
She looks happy.
Like, oh, you should have iced tea. It's better.
But yeah, it's
It's good. 1861, this company was founded.
Fine year. So
I think galvanized rubber was invented.
it's not bad. It's not bad though.
That's not true. Anyway, let's get right into it.
We do. We have
By
some
the-
really good stories this
It's
week.
gonna be super fun. I'm excited. I want to say hi to my friend JD. I had no idea that he watched the show. My dad bumped into him on an airplane. He's an old family friend.
Nice.
So hi, and I hope you enjoy the show as much as I enjoyed doing it.
Cool.
And that said, we were moving on. Okay, ABC.
Oh, I'm up first.
I love.
I'm up first. Here we go.
I don't know. I almost said something really bad.
New.
I so wanted to say the keyword.
New Super Mario Brothers trailer out today, 5/1, showing new moves. 2004 people dug this story, submitted by Timmy Boy Wonder. He says, new trailer from the official website. Okay, I have to say, this is going to be really, really, really cool. So if you're wondering, everyone has thought, you know, well, the Revolution or now the Wii is coming out.
I hate that name. You guys are idiots. I'm moving on.
Hold on. You know, the graphics aren't going to be as good as the PS3 or the Xbox 360. We know this.
True, but they said it wasn't going to be that far off.
Well, here's the deal. They've got great titles, though. You can't knock the new
sorry.
Super Mario Brothers. Now, this is for the DS, so this is a
Yes.
little different. But the graphics are unreal. They're great.
Now, I haven't seen
There's
any
like,
of this stuff
no,
yet.
you can eat like a mushroom, and you can grow to like almost 3/4 the size of the screen. Like, watch this. Watch when he eats this mushroom. Watch how big he gets.
Holy
Isn't that
jumping.
watch what he does?
Holy
Isn't
crap.
that cool?
Dude, he's like rip-shitting up.
Yeah, he basically can kick down like tubes, and it just, you gotta watch it. Well, he's putting the video in, but
I don't know how he's going to grab that.
can you can grab Flash video, right?
I can do anything.
Yeah, see, he's good
I
like
can
that.
do anything. You can do better.
But this is gonna be huge for the DS. When the DS
Yeah.
Lite does come out, I'm gonna get one.
That's good.
You don't have a PSP, right?
I don't have a PSP. I have a game for the PSP, but just no PSP. I got that Nintendo Micro
Right.
when we were in Japan. Actually, I think my dad got it for me in Japan.
I got one of those too, but I never play it.
I never play mine anymore, you know?
I just don't see. I don't know. The screen is really small.
Yeah, well,
You know?
and pocket gaming, like for me, I mean, it's almost there, but I don't know. There's something about it that's just sort of not as much fun. This looks really cool.
This is
though.
cool. It's gonna be multiplayer.
Okay.
They have Wi-Fi built into the DS, you know,
Right,
the DS
yeah, I remember
Lite,
that, yeah.
so you can link up with your friends and play games. I think it's gonna be a cool little thing.
Well, we'll have to wait and see on that front. It looks exciting. I'm excited about the Wii. Actually, did you read that that article on Dig that talked about the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 that they were going to be indecipherable from each other? That you would
as
on
far
the
as graphics
graphics,
are
as far as
concerned?
graphics and processor speed, that because of the fact that the Xbox 360 has a slower processor, but it has a 3 processor system, and the PS3 has a faster processor, but only a single processor. That the good and bad of each would cancel each other out, and you will not be able to differentiate between either two.
I have a feeling that's going to be the case. My buddy that works at a big gaming company has played on both and said, well, the PS3 maybe looks a little bit better, but that's all in the software, right? So who's writing the engine that's powering the game?
I'm telling you, Splinter Cell 3 is going to be sick. It's going to be like toad testicle sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Anyway, so looking forward to Super Mario Brothers when that launches in 2008.
Yes.
I made that up.
That's coming out. They said the DS Lite, they're going to announce it soon, so it should be out hopefully the next couple months.
Well, E3 is going to be... Well, we should say we're going to actually be down at E3.
Right.
And we're going to be shooting a show outside of E3, kind of guerrilla style.
We figured we'll just do it on the street, kind of pick the stories, grab our laptops, and sit outside. So
and boom shakalaka.
Thursday at around 2-ish.
2-ish.
Find us. We'll be out front in front of the big, like, something.
We'll be somewhere around there.
We don't even know what's going to be out there, but we'll find something to shoot.
It's called. But there's some really cool stuff that's going to be being shown, like Virtua Tennis 3.
That's going to be good.
Virtua Tennis 3 for the Xbox 360.
Very excited about that.
Very excited about that. And there's some other stuff that I can't remember what it was. Oh, the HD DVD upgrade for the Xbox 360. Dude, it's only going to be $100.
No.
$100, and you'll be able to get an HD DVD drive for your Xbox 360.
The right price.
It should be more.
No, I'm just saying they're not going to $100.
Would you buy one for $100?
Yeah, of course.
Then why the hell wouldn't they put it out?
Well, I'm just saying you can buy it. Like if you go to Best Buy right now and you want to get an HD DVD player, they're $350. So you tell me that they're going to say, it's going to be $100 for an add-on?
Yeah.
That seems pretty cheap to me.
It does, but there's a point.
You're a willing dealer.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Here we go. ABC launches free online episode streaming. This is huge. 2665 people dug the story, submitted by Kyo. Okay. Starting today, you can stream episodes of ABC's Lost, Desperate Housewives, Commander-in-Chief, and Alias for free at abc.com. The ad-supported episodes will be available for at least a 2-month trial period.
Oh, this sucks.
This is great.
No, it's good. I didn't know this.
No, this is great. What do you mean you didn't know this?
Last night I missed Lost, and I came out in the DVR and I was like, I already deleted it, and then I had to, I couldn't get it off of iTunes, so I had to BitTorrent it. It took me overnight, and I could have just gone and watched it.
Dude.
Can you see the latest one on there right now?
I will find out in 2 seconds, and I did already watch it.
It's probably an old one or something, or like an intro, like sneak peek episode.
It's the entire season.
No.
Dude,
are you serious?
All you have to do is it uses this. Let me turn my sound on. So it uses this like launcher thing. I'm sure it's like Flash or something like that.
Is it Windows only? Probably.
No. I don't think so. It's Flash. It can be in anything. It doesn't say Windows only.
Right click on that. See if it says something about Flash.
Okay.
So you can always tell if there's, it's Flash.
Oh, look at that. So you go to Lost, right? Click on Lost. Boop. Right? Two for the road. Boom. Click to play. Now watch this shit. I mean, stuff.
This episode of Lost is brought to you.
That's cool. Oil the way.
By Tylenol.
This is really cool.
Gets better.
The graphics are awesome.
Dude, gets better. Watch. Check this out. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait for it.
What are you doing? Full screen?
I know, I just got a little bit. There's like a bigger and a smaller size.
That looks good.
But check this out. Look. Menu. Boop.
That's cool. The menu
Episode.
is cool.
Look at that. Boop. Boop.
The people at home can't see all this stuff. He's going to be like...
I'm going to be like, boop, boop.
He's going to have to be
so check this out. So this is what I did. Look, I went to Alias and I was like, look at the episodes. Look, all the episodes.
That's cool.
I totally sit here and watch it.
No, dude, the quality is amazing, too. The compression is just unbelievably good.
The compression's great. And it started like that.
That's cool.
And check this. Look, you can jump. See, I can move? Mm-hmm. Boop. It'll seek. And then you can actually jump.
So if you jump past a commercial, then you'll be forced to watch that commercial? Is that how it works?
You know, I don't know. Let's go to this section.
Ah, see, now it's making you back in 30 seconds. It's making you watch a commercial. That makes sense, though. Nothing wrong with this.
Nothing? I mean, I can just go, okay.
See, this is cool. Well, you just
I'll go get a
muted
soda.
it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like.
Well, this is cool because it's VOD. I mean, it's video on demand. You can watch it whenever you want. You don't have to pay for, like, cable bill.
One commercial.
one commercial. It's awesome. This is the way it should be.
Last night you could have watched Lost like that. You
Yep.
could have been like,
Instead,
"Screw it,
I
let's do it."
pirated because I didn't know you could do
Yeah,
this.
but how long did it take you to download it?
An
hour, couple
No, I went
hours?
to sleep because it didn't finish. It took like 3 hours to do it.
See, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So ABC's on board. This is great because if they put all of their shows online like this,
Oh my gosh.
and you can watch back episodes, because I started watching the first episode of so you click here to continue watching the show, bloop, and there it is.
If they do this
Bam, bam, bam.
in 3 years, there'll be more people watching online than there will on TV.
Dude, easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Cool.
But anyway, so, and I totally just clicked off all of my stories. Anyway, but the good news is, it's go and watch the stuff, because this is a trial period. Because clearly they were like, are we gonna lose money from iTunes? Are we gonna gain money from iTunes? Like, would you watch an episode and be like, wow, that was a really great episode, I'm gonna go buy it on iTunes? I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Would you want sausage for breakfast? Some people do. You know what I mean? It's just that kind of choice.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that is ABC's free. They
Cool.
launched that
I like
just
it.
this week.
It's the best offering I've seen yet, so that's very cool.
Yes.
Next story, Skype introduces 100-person internet conferencing. 1,139 people have dug this story, submitted by CV8950.
This is good. I'm just saying.
It is good beer.
This was Beverage Testing Institute said this is one of the best.
Yeah, I see that. That's the only thing I got, a little award. Skype, eBay, Inc.'s internet.
What the hell is that?
No, Skype, which is owned by eBay. Their internet
anything
telephony
that's not-
subdivision is extending its reach. Hold on, with Skype casts, free audio conferences for up to 100 participants. This is cool.
Dude, I had the best idea for something. I don't know what you're talking about, but I had the.
Dude, you're cutting the story. Let me finish the story, and then we'll get you the whole idea.
Okay.
Is it about Skype?
No.
Oh, dude, hold on. Let me finish the story. Dude,
Dude, but this is
random ideas
no,
like
but this
that?
is totally a moneymaker. Totally a moneymaker.
Go ahead. We've already
No,
gotten
no,
attacked.
go.
Okay, so here's the deal. So let's say we want to do a podcast, right? What we're doing right now.
I was like, what if we don't?
So if you want to do like a Skype cast, you want to broadcast
what the-
something. That's the same beers.
No, it's
Just
not.
relax.
That's the pale ale.
Ooh.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Oh, we got janked, man.
Dude.
I was wondering why this was tasting different.
Two of them are pale ales.
What's this one here?
That's the brown
I
ale.
don't think I've had the.
You haven't even had the brown ale. You've been drinking the pale ale.
All right.
Dude, the brown ale is so much better. Here, have this one. No, I was going to get a brown ale.
All right.
The last brown ale.
So let me finish this. Prayer, you can have it.
Go.
So here's the deal with Skype. So if you launch this
Get
new
the brown ale,
software,
Keith.
you know I can get it on the Skype conference, right? We're talking back
Mm-hmm.
and forth. We're going to invite people in, and up to 100 people can listen to our broadcast. They can't participate because obviously like 100 people talking at once gets kind of crazy,
Oh.
too much bandwidth. So this is like a Skype, they're calling it a Skype cast. So like we'll be talking, people will join in, but they're only as listeners.
That is weird.
That's kind of cool, huh?
Why?
I don't know why you would do this.
I love this when technology companies are like, guess what we can do? What? We could set a man in a room and he could talk and two people could listen. And it's like, I love it, do it. Why are we doing this? No fucking idea.
This is great for like kind of
Give me
like
one
earnings
example.
reports, like for like like
So you have like a business meeting with like an all hands meeting where you're like, just shut up, sit down and listen to me talk.
Exactly. It's one of those things where if you need to broadcast to 100 people, you can do so. 100.
What's the max on conferencing right now where they all talk?
like 5?
Like 5 or 5?
Is it 5? Prager on Skype? How many people? 5. Yeah, 5 once. They're upping it to like 7, but it's kind of crappy on 5.
seven's not
Sometimes it starts
bad.
to cut out.
It's like, you sound like you're like, I had a question to that.
Oh, it's even worse than that. It just like completely cuts out altogether. But
You're like, oh, see, the important thing is,
this is interesting though.
it's interesting, but
But,
it's really interesting in that way of why the hell do you want to do this? I mean, I can get, okay, so the one big meetings report for a company, but
Yeah, it's
what company's going to be smart enough to know?
multi-level marketing. You ever call them like one of those 800 numbers? They're like, listen to our message, and you call in, and they basically have like a pre-recorded message, and they're like telling you like how to sell soaps and shit. You've heard of that kind of stuff.
I've never called them?
Well, dude, have you ever seen like one of those little like signs on the corner of the street, and you're just like, I'm just curious like what their pitch is, right?
Dude, you totally work for one of
No,
those companies.
no, I did not. I just thought it was like
Where it's like, work from home, $2,000 to $4,000
Like, how
a
the
month.
hell? And they tell you all you have to do is like lick like stamps and put it on envelopes and shit. It's like, no, you don't. You're doing
That's
something
called
shady.
a pyramid scheme.
Yes, I know.
Dude, have you ever been invited to one? I'm gonna probably make enemies
Oh,
here in
to
a
one of those
second.
houses.
Jesus, no! What the fuck are you talking about? You're like, where are we going? No, just to get in the van, bud. It'll be cool. It's a marketing thing.
No,
You show up, you're like,
dude.
what's with this house?
No, where you go and like they're like, hey, you can stay at this house for a weekend if you like listen to our pitch. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
I do not know what you're talking about.
It's timeshare.
That's not a timeshare where somebody drops you off at some random house. It's like, you could stay here for the weekend as long as you listen to
No,
us.
they're like, come, you get to go on a little mini cruise, but you have to stay locked in a room for like 4 hours while they pitch something to you. People do it all the time. It's a weird thing.
Not me.
I haven't done it, but I've heard of, my friends have done it.
Oh, yes. Just like, yeah, that's horrible.
Don't
No,
even.
I'm not, but you are a horrible person. All right, my brilliant idea. And if somebody makes this idea, you got to give me some money. Which is, you ready? Grand Cayman's
Oh God.
PayPal.
What?
Dude, think about it. The thing PayPal, like right now, it's a U.S. company, right? What does everybody want to do when they go to like the Swiss bank accounts, whatever? It's totally anonymous. You set up a PayPal-like service in like the Caymans and have it just the high quality as like if you were walking over and being like, I have a bank in the Caymans, nobody can see what I have in there, right?
Are you sure they don't have that already?
I don't know if they do. Give me an email because I got some money.
I'm sure there's like, online websites.
Dude,
in
not
the
like
Caymans.
PayPal, but just think like
would you
PayPal.
want that, like the Caymans though?
Why not the
I don't know,
Caymans?
Switzerland or something?
Just Switzerland, whatever. Pick a place that's got, outside of the treaties and stuff.
Oh man,
the
you
bank,
can't say stuff like that.
the
It
bank
makes the beer
treaties.
come back up to my throat.
the bank treaties,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm just
but what, are you gonna
saying.
put like $200 in there, dude?
Well, I would because I don't have much money, but all these like, drug
I know
dealers.
why you want to do it. Oh, you're a drug dealer. No,
No,
you're not.
I'm not a drug dealer, but they need places to bank. This is horrible. Don't do it. I retract my idea. Let's move
It's
on.
interesting.
Thank you very much. That's all I wanted.
I want to know why you have all this money to put in offshore accounts.
I don't, but haven't you ever wanted to open an offshore account? Just
I
to be
have.
like, I have an offshore account.
I have it because it does sound kind of pimp, and you get
Dude,
the statements in the mail. And
Totally
like,
James Bond.
the girlfriend's like, "Where's that?" Just like, "Oh, no."
You're like, "Blah, blah, blah, blah."
Just like shred it real quick. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I thought you were trying to impress a girl by shredding shit. You're like, oh, baby, don't read that. Let's get some tacos.
Keep going.
Oh, we gotta get back on track.
Stop. Bring it back together.
Oh,
He's giving us a sign.
Tacos.
He's waving like this.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Keep your crap together, taco.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Original Star Wars coming to DVD. This is awesome. Greedo no longer shooting first. And thank you so much for putting that Trial of Obi-Wan, or Trial of, did you watch it?
It was
It's
pretty funny.
huh?
It was funny.
And when I read this, it's actually funny because it was 1977 people dug the story. 1977.
It freaked you out for a little bit.
It did. It took me a second, and then I went into the closet. It's okay. I don't know what that's all about. So 1977 people dug the story, submitted by Thunders. This is no joke. We've bent over backwards to confirm it's the real deal. Our very best industry sources have been checking in over the last couple days, independently, I might add, with word.
Dude,
What's wrong with
was this
you?
a dig story?
Dude, it was. It's a dig book.
We have a 255 character limit, dude. There's
This guy
no way
maxed,
it was this long.
This guy maxed it out. That Lucasfilm and 20th Century Fox are finally going to be releasing the original theatrical versions of Star Wars films on DVD in late 06.
I'm all for
This
this.
is huge, dude. I was so pissed. So pissed
Were
when
you
the
really
original.
pissed?
I was. Well, no, I was. I could have probably.
I mean, how many people get pissed about like?
Dude, just wait. Our audience was pissed that they couldn't get the original.
No, I wanted the original,
version
too.
of Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back and whatever the third one was. Not. I'm just kidding. It's Return of the Jedi.
No, I agree, and this is good. They're finally releasing on DVD. It's awesome.
Yes, I concur. But this is a big deal because like they screwed up with the Greedo shot, which has become, I mean, really like infamous
I know.
in movie history. I mean, it's such a just totally changes the intention of the entire scene, which is a very like weird actory thing, but still. But so the deal is that this was done on, well, I would go to the website, but I closed it. This was done on some website where they talked about it.
Are they gonna do HD DVD or anything like that?
They said that they were not going to announce an HD DVD or a Blu-ray version.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, the chances are that in the next couple years or months, whatever they will announce, that there is.
See, I
gonna
want
be
the
an-
original upscaled to HD DVD. That would be awesome.
Dude, are you kidding me? That would be nuts. I just can't wait for HD DVD. I want to get my HD DVD player for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Buy some HD DVDs.
I think it's game over. If they're able to get that out before the PlayStation launches their Blu-ray, it's over with.
Well, here's the problem. Does Sony as a company release their movies like Spider-Man?
No, they won't. An HD DVD, no.
So they have some leverage.
Yeah,
You know?
they do,
It's
of
not
course.
just Betamax VHS anymore. They have a little bit of leverage because certain movies will only be released. But
it's
is
gonna be a
that
bloody
enough?
war,
Is
man.
Superman? Is Spider-Man 3 enough? To
Well, that's not the only thing. I mean, it's the whole
it's
Sony
one
Pictures,
of them.
right?
Yeah, but there's not. Sony Pictures doesn't really put out that many movies
Oh,
that would
well, then who
benefit
cares?
for Blu-ray.
Well, then it's all HD DVD and it's over.
All
anyway,
right. I'm glad we agree to agree.
Topic, next story. This is interesting.
I thought you were gonna
Mac-
say, fuck it.
Mac OS 10 10.5 to include BitTorrent client and a sharing reward system. 1,923 people dug this story, submitted by Arkashton.
Some guy.
So according to Mac OS rumors, the Mac OS 10 10.5 Leopard will include a system-level BitTorrent file sharing client that can be user customized to donate your upstream of internet bandwidth to things like software update and movie downloads in return for such rewards
doesn't
as
say movie downloads.
Well, I added that because I read the whole story. In return for such rewards as iTunes content. So here's the thing. This could be really cool. Imagine if you launch iTunes, right?
Okay.
And you're sitting there and you're playing your music, all that stuff, and there's a little slider down there that says, do you want to share some bandwidth? What are you doing? Like, you're not downloading anything. It's like,
Sure.
1 in the morning, you're like, okay, I'll share some bandwidth. You move the slider over, you start earning credits for sharing bandwidth. So they're using your computer and your bandwidth to share and distribute their movies and their music and other things
You mean
through
through
your
iTunes?
system. Right, iTunes
So
is
is this
using
going to be
this.
built into
Right,
iTunes?
exactly.
So even on the PC, it'll be built into iTunes.
Right, and so it's also going to be things like, podcasts. Like, let's say we didn't have to pay our bandwidth bills because all of our podcasts were through
I like
this.
that.
No, but seriously, all of our podcasts and things like this could all be through this system. You would get credits, and then once you get enough credits as a user, you could log into the iTunes Music Store and go and pick out songs or movies and download things because you've got a bunch of credits for sharing your bandwidth.
So this is built into iTunes.
Well, or OS 10, they're saying built in at the system level. But in theory, they could build it into iTunes, sure. I'm saying for the PC users. It's a rumor right now. Nobody knows where it's built into, but they're saying.
Well, I'd say if it's built into the system, then I could sort of give a crap because there's a lot of stuff built into this. I mean, I could download a
you're
little
saying
program and do BitTorrent.
You could give a crap because you wouldn't see the benefits of it on a PC.
I wouldn't see the benefits
Right.
on it even if I had a Mac.
Well, yeah, you would.
Well, no, I don't use BitTorrent.
No, but you don't have to use it. All I'm saying is you can turn it on and share it and like give up some of your bandwidth. You're the pass-through point.
But I'm saying like, if all I'm getting is iTunes stuff, then I can see how that would be cool. I would totally do it if I had iTunes open
right.
and somebody was like, blah, I'd be like, burp.
Yeah.
I get iTunes credit, but I don't
I love how
really.
you just described that. I'd be like, "Black burp."
Burp, 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 and I get my credits.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, it would be interesting.
It's an interesting
I'm not as
concept.
excited about this.
I think it's really
Well,
cool.
but then again, I don't download music.
Well, here's the deal. So
I'm not a big music guy.
Apple pays, it's 99 cents a song. Sure, they're making money, but they're paying a lot of money out to bandwidth fees because it's really expensive.
True.
They're pairing with other people. They're exchanging traffic, blah, 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 but it's really expensive. YouTube pays $1 million a month in bandwidth fees. Here is a way that they could seriously get around a lot of that and reward the users at the same time. I think it's a cool concept.
Sure.
I just don't know if it's just rumor or if it's actually going to come out.
Or what it's going to do. So,
Right.
but interesting concept. We'll see how it pans out and get back to you later.
Yes.
Moving on. Download Google videos as AVI files. Now, this is really cool in a weird way. 1,956 people dug the story, submitted by I.O. Nut. I.O. Nut, better watch out. He was in last show. Or she. Probably he. You can download Google videos as AVI without additional programs or extensions. So this is actually really cool. So what happened was, this was on, I think, Google operating system.blogspot.com.
Something like that.
Let me just run over to Dig real quick. But what happened was,
Now, I use this feature. It's built into the Google Video, right? On certain files, you can say download
no. That will download and save as a file that can only be read by the Google Video Player.
I was wondering why it wouldn't play.
Because
I mean, dead serious.
right,
I downloaded
no.
one. I was like, why is it
No,
playing?
exactly. So what this is, it's googlesystem.blogspot.com. What this is that they've written a JavaScript into a bookmark.
So yeah, bookmarklet.
A bookmarklet.
Yeah.
And what happens is that if you take the bookmarklet, right? Bookmark this link, yeah, whatever, boom, and you go into video.google.com. I just picked one. It wasn't very good, but I just picked it. And what happens is that there is an AVI file, and it's somewhere on the server, but they hide it for the Windows viewers or Windows users. So what you do is all you do is you just go up to the bookmark, you click it, and it brings up it runs this little Java applet that goes out and finds it. Look,
That's cool.
add.avi. And
Or if you had it in your toolbar, you can just drag and drop it right on top of it, and then it'll do
sure,
the same
whatever.
thing.
You can do a bunch of stuff. You can probably do it from your kitchen. But what I'm saying is that once you do it, you can save it as the pure AVI, so you can actually get the AVI file.
That's cool. That's an awesome little shortcut. I didn't even know that was the problem because I couldn't play it for some reason. But
It's because they want you to play it in their video file, which again, it's really hard. It's a hard balance between being able to control your content and giving people the freedom to use your content in a way that they want.
Right, but I
you know
don't
what I mean?
think that they're trying to control so much as they are track, if that makes sense. No? So think of it this way. I mean, Google's whole thing is that they don't really want to control what you're doing. I mean, they use things like, they're really pushing like Firefox with their extension plugged in, the Google toolbar plugged in. And it's because they want to track where you're going. Well, not that thing. They have their own custom version of Firefox you can download from Google.
Oh, that's nice.
And they want to track where you're going, what you're viewing, which links you're clicking on, so that they can improve their search results. And I think the same thing goes here for video. They want to see what you're watching, what you're into, so that eventually they can start making smart recommendations and improve your results when you're looking for videos or searching for things.
Well, but they should know. I mean, if I'm downloading a Google video in AVI, they should know that's something I'm interested in.
Right, they know you downloaded it, but yeah. They don't know if you canceled, within the first 15 seconds to never watch it again, which they would if they were using their own player. I don't know if their player looks that deeply into what your viewing habits.
It's a little creepy if it does.
I don't know if it does or doesn't, but it may be a little creepy, but yeah, I know. It is a little creepy.
I mean, it's even a little creepy every once in a while when I like open an email and it says like, you might be interested in these. And I'm like, oh God.
Oh, in Gmail?
A computer's reading my email.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's
just
sort
a
of,
computer.
I know enough about computers to realize how innocuous that is.
Yeah.
But still, I get a little uncomfortable every once in a while with my emails.
you?
Sure.
I mean...
Haven't you written an email that you're like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Well, I take it off of
this
Google.
is sitting on Google.
No, I don't do
But it's
emails like that.
Snapshot, dude. It's there.
Well, there's some stuff that's coming through Google where I'm just like, yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
Google suck the papa doo-doo.
You definitely don't want people going through that stuff. But
anyway.
don't allow their employees to do that. So.
Sure, I'm sure that's happened. Like, dude, I got Kevin Rose's email address.
No.
Check out this shitty-ass file here.
It was funny. I was talking to, well, I don't know if I can say that, actually. Maybe I should say it.
No, it's the best stories.
Okay, so I was talking to a buddy of mine that's, I don't know if I should say this.
Do it.
He basically runs a very large picture website.
Which
Let's
one?
Say which one? Shush! Don't even start making recommendations. But I was asking, like,
I recommend. What
I was
do you
saying-
mean recommendation?
no, I'm just saying, don't start saying like, is it this one or is it this one? Because I don't want to even hear it.
Picture?
So where you can upload your photos to.
Oh, I know
online.
the one. I know the one.
So I was like, hey, what's the deal with don't even finger it on the screen?
I will not finger it.
So I was saying like,
Look, Keith gave us that, like, Keith gave us this. He was like, can't believe you just said finger it on the show.
here's the deal.
Where has this show gone?
I was asking him, I'm like, okay, I upload some photos that I mark as only family or only friends. I'm like, what's the, oh shit, because we have one
Do
photo.
it, do it, do it!
I know.
No, you, okay, so whatever,
Keith,
you've
bleep
marked
that out.
it. No, we can't believe it out. Keep going,
Okay, so
keep going.
anyway, shit.
Just keep going. What's the punchline? What's the punchline?
Anyway, they were saying that they have very, very, very strict limitations on who can access that data. There's only a certain set of like administrators, and people have to be, they keep logs of all that stuff. So it's not like anybody can just jump in and view your private stuff.
Right.
They keep like locks and they keep that stuff secure. And I was like, oh, that's good to hear. Makes
But
me
there
feel
are
better.
people that can read it.
Well, of course. I mean, there has to be people that can read it. I mean, there has to be people that can get to that level of anything, no matter where it is.
Sure.
So, I mean, but it's interesting to know that at least there's restrictions on that stuff, and it's locked
That is
down.
good to know, and we will move on before you are killed by your poor friend
That's right.
and family, or family.
Prager. Prager just likes to sit here and just like poke
Dude, he's
jabs
like,
at
you know what
us.
he is? He's like those two old guys in the Muppet Show. Ha ha ha! They freaking do this.
He needs to play
He's
a little
a pig.
instrument. Prager needs like.
No.
We could cut to him like
No.
playing a guitar or something.
No.
We need a little sidekick or something like that. Okay.
We'll buy a sidekick.
Okay.
Like a little, I don't know, a little chupacabra.
Fair enough.
It's your story, bud.
Bamboo monitors. 1,142 people dug the story, submitted by Greg D. Yes, you read that right. Bamboo monitors. In other words, monitors made out of bamboo. If you get one, keep the panda in the backyard. A little joke by Greg D.
Pandas eat bamboo.
So that's what he was thinking when he was talking.
He's like, panda eats bamboo. Panda backyard.
Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, this is one of those stories that comes through Dig where I dig it, but at the same time I'm like,
You dig it because
I'm
don't.
thinking this is so stupid, but I gotta dig it because it's just so dumb. Like these monitors, seriously, they look like they're made out of bamboo.
Where are they?
Hold on, let me pull it up. I can't. I have no
What?
internet. I have no internet. I don't have a web key out
Don't
here.
blame us. Blame Jesus.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There it is.
Ah. Oh my God.
Yes. Is that the ugliest thing you've ever seen? Who wants stuff made out of wood? Like seriously.
I'm serious. Anytime you can worry about your termites eating your monitor, right? I mean, dust is bad enough.
I just don't get it. Have you ever been to those craft fairs where you go and like you walk around and there's there's wood everything. There's like wood giraffes
no, I
and
have not.
who buys that crap?
Why
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Why
Like-
do you go to these places?
No. I've been sucked into a few of them.
Well, that's probably a problem.
Like when you're like walking through the park and you're like, oh, there's a fair going on, and you walk around and there's like twisted stained wood that looks like a something, and you're just like, why are people actually buying this crap?
Well, why? The better question is, why are people making that crap?
Well, I mean, they don't have anything to do, so they just make wood and things. I understand the art of being a wood maker and.
You heard it here first. Kevin Rose understands the art of being a wood maker.
I'm just saying there's like, I appreciate
Because a lot of people make wood.
You jackass.
I take the carbon and the oxygen and I cram it in this thing and I make wood, birch.
I appreciate a
pine.
good solid like wood table, a good coffee table made out of mahogany, right? I'm down with that.
Of course, because this lovely carbon fiber
This is
number
Dan's
that cost you
IKEA
$5
crap.
at
Look at
IKEA.
This is Dan's IKEA crap.
Did
man.
I tell you that Liam has the same frickin' table?
Who buys stuff from IKEA?
I guess you and Liam Lynch.
I don't. Dan does, and that was from IKEA too. And that thing's about to tip over with all his components in there. IKEA.
God, I just want to go jump on that
The
thing.
thing about IKEA is like you can't move the furniture. You just can't. If you have to move, throw it away because they don't survive moves. It's all like compressed board.
I was like, this describes IKEA.
Compressed board. Anyway.
Yes. Although I have to say,
Yeah,
when we
frustration.
did Control Alt Chicken, that butcher block that we got, that was sort of the home base for Control Alt Chicken.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Yeah, we bought it at IKEA.
Sometimes good stuff.
Sturdy.
They have
Sometimes.
good deals on candles, like bulk packs.
How are you straight?
Dude,
You've been to wood fairs. You buy candles cheap at IKEA.
first of all,
What?
there's nothing wrong with having candles.
All right.
You don't, dude. I mean, I'm gonna talk to your girlfriend.
She's the one that has the candles, and I
Nothing
go,
wrong-
oh,
if you have a
candles.
place of having like candles in your room, right? I don't have like hundreds of candles. I have like 2.
I don't know if
They're
you've
sitting
seen
off in
his
the corner.
room.
What? My room's nice. I have nice things, right? There's.
Your room is totally dude, because it's awesome. You have like a flat screen high definition TV, like the small one, right? An Xbox 360, one cupboard, a bed with no headboard,
A bookshelf.
and then like
I do have a headboard. It's small. It's IKEA.
okay,
It is.
exactly, and then like 7 computers.
Dude,
You just get laptops up the yin yang.
I don't know why I have so many laptops.
I have 2.
I got to get rid of some.
I think
of
I'm
them.
gonna sell my one. I think I've decided I'm gonna eBay the.
Oh, nobody wants that. And don't eBay it like signed Alex Albrecht.
I wasn't gonna sign. I was just gonna eBay it.
No one's gonna buy that piece of crap.
Nobody
man.
wants to buy my Dell. All right.
I mean, if
Even if I
donate,
get a
donate
couple $100
it. Donate
bucks.
to some charity.
Oh, they don't need laptops.
They do.
They've got other problems. Here we go. Breaking. Oblivion rating changed to M. I am madder than mad
you
could
could care
be.
less.
No, this is 1,733 people dug the story, submitted by Hammersuit. That's an interesting name. ESRB uses the pump hand and the pin. Hold on, this guy was trying to be clever. ESRB uses the pimp hand and smacks Oblivion with an M rating. games being pulled from shelves, and Game Daily just received word from the IEMA.
You're having a hard time reading, man.
I know. Another hot coffee? Question mark. So here's the deal. There was a third-party plugin
Right.
that allowed you to skin. Where the hell am I going? Here, and
Keep going. Allowed you to skin Oblivion.
anyway, it allowed you to skin like nude skin on Oblivion. But here's the deal: why would you punish Bethesda Software for somebody who wrote code that had nothing to do with your product that put a skin on it?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. These people are going crazy. It's like the morality police were hit in the back of the head by a bat, and something clicked, and they went, "Oh crap! Everything's mature. Everything. That guy, yo, what are you doing?"
Well, the thing is that. Well, first of all,
Because they played the game, they saw the amount of blood and gore, so it's BS that they say it's because of blood and gore and then this third-party skin as well as other things. That's BS. You had tons of time to play with the game to give it the rating that you did, which is teen, which is the rating it should be.
it is a teen game.
Right, but if another company
It's not
comes
hardcore.
out, I don't care if they make it that all the bad guys are police officers and you're running around slicing them. That is not something Bethesda Software wrote.
Right, it's third party.
It's
and here's
totally
the deal.
third party.
I could understand if.
Like the hot coffee was different because that was built into the code.
Right, and it was something that, I still don't think that was different because the kid had to go out and modify it to make it do that in the first place.
Yeah, but it was built into the code. You just had to turn it
I
on.
understand that. So here's the deal. One thing I have to say, if someone could do this, let's say you skin yours with naked people, right?
Right, sure.
And you went online and played with other small children and you were running around as a naked person.
Right, that's different.
Then that's different. But you can't play online with other people with this game. So it has to be up to the individual to go download the naked skins, download
From
the
another
add-in
company,
from
not
a third party.
Bethesda.
It's so stupid.
It's just like it's another example of people going crazy over shit that's not. It's not the fault of Bethesda Software.
Right.
You know what I mean? It would be like if Diggnation, right? I mean, yeah, we have an explicit tag because we curse, but let's just say Diggnation, somebody skinned us and put on like nude beefcake bodies,
Which Keith is doing right
which
now.
Keith is doing right now, which is horrible. No, he's not. But that's not our fault.
Right.
Don't give us an extra. It would be like if I took Shrek, the movie, and I gave people a disc that I wrote that would make all the characters in Shrek have sex, right? And then telling DreamWorks that they had to rate Shrek X
your
because of the
examples.
fact that some other company found out a way to make him have sex on the screen. Right? I mean,
Well,
that's exactly the same thing.
Sure.
It's exactly the same thing.
Dude, who thinks of Shrek having sex?
Not me, but if another company did and they made this weird secondary software.
Fair enough.
All I'm saying
No,
is
you're right. You're absolutely right.
This is horrible. This is us taking down a path. I mean, the bottom line is no program at all, no game ever would have anything other than an M rating because any game
Can have
could
third-party
have
add-ons,
third-party add-ons.
Yeah.
So if this stands, then the whole gaming industry needs to just get rid of the ESRB rating.
I think the
which I
ratings
thought
is
was
screwed
great.
up.
I thought it was good at the beginning anyway, and now it's just gone out of control.
Yeah, it's just people don't know how to rate things anymore. There's always
That
going
was
to be
my
arguments over ratings.
weekly rant
Yeah,
by
but
Alex Albright.
You know what? I have to say-
Sometimes I get passionate. It's like that freaking football player.
One thing I do have to say though, at the end of the day, nobody cares. It's like movie ratings.
Yes.
Nobody cares. Kids get into ours
I
all the
know, I
time,
know.
and it's just like.
But it seems like mature. Well, but it does matter because right now, if Bethesda Software comes out with Oblivion 5, Elder Scrolls 5, and they try to go to E3 and they've been giving a mature rating, we now know that E3 won't let them in.
Really, you can't show mature games.
Didn't you read that thing on Dig that game company that made a mature rated or an adult
Oh,
content
they wouldn't let
game,
them in
they
at
got
all. That's
pulled.
right. Yeah.
So you see, there's like these implications that go.
No, I understand that, and plus,
Deeper.
well, you have to understand there's a difference between movies because when kids go to buy a movie or to spend $10 on a movie, it's no big deal. They go, they spend $10,
Dude.
it's done. But when you're going to buy a game, it's oftentimes the parents that are like, okay, let me look at the game, let me look at the box, what is the rating? And when they see that mature, they
Yeah.
won't buy it.
Plus, if
then
you're a
they
kid that
lose
looks
sales.
like 15 and you try to buy a game that
Do they card?
I think so. I don't know. I made that up. Dude, funny story. Ready?
Quickly.
Quick. Well, whatever. It's our show. Funny story.
Yes.
Will and Denise, my friends that were here last
Yes.
week, we were driving down to LA, right? We
It took forever, didn't it, you guys?
Well, we
Like
got
traffic.
past the Bay Bridge, we were on the 580, and then all of a sudden it was like, skirt.
Oh, it sucks.
So
know
I
what's gonna
look
happen.
up, I look up and I see this Regent Cinema. And so I was like, thinking to myself, I was like, well, we just stop and see a movie and then keep driving. And Denise is in the back. She goes, we could just stop and see a movie and then keep driving. And I was
awesome.
like, yes, I was just thinking that.
Did you go?
We pulled off and we decided to go see Ice Age 2.
How was
Denise
that?
doesn't like scary movies. She doesn't like
That's not
a
scary.
lot of. That's why we went and saw it.
Okay.
No, we went and saw Silent Hill 2, but she doesn't like scary movies, so we were like, shut up, enjoy it. But anyway, so we're sitting there. My buddy Will bought the tickets, and he's buying the tickets and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, the kid behind the counter, he goes, dude, I'm going to go watch my favorite show, Control Alt Chicken.
No way.
I swear to God. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh my God. He's like, I totally thought that was you, Alex. I was like, dude, what's up? I shook his hand. I was like, that's so weird. We just
did
came
you
from
get free
Diggnation.
movies?
No. I should have asked for free movies.
Bastard.
But it was so cool because it was like totally random. We had just come from shooting an episode
That's
of
cool.
Diggnation.
You have a new episode coming out this week too.
If we can figure out this whole process. It's hard to shoot a show and edit it down in Los Angeles and then try to get it up here for compression.
Because
and
it's like
release.
5 gigs uploading it.
Yeah,
blah,
it takes
blah,
like
blah.
27 hours to upload, and we FedExed a tape of it, and then the tape was sort of screwed up, and then it was like the editor was in Detroit. It was just a big pain in the butt. We have more episodes. They are coming, hopefully this week.
Cool.
But how cool was that? Some guy
That's
was
awesome.
like, dude, what's up? Burp. Sponsors.
Let's do it.
Was that our last story?
If you want
This
to
is
make
like-
an impact online, that was our last story. If you want to
All
make an
right,
impact
keep going.
online, GoDaddy.com has what you need. .com domain names for as low as $1.99 plus world-class hosting, fast and easy website builders, and much more. I see you always start to smile when I say
I just
that.
smiled.
Plus, enter the code ROSE, that's ROSE, when you check out and save an additional $20 off any order of $75 or more. Get your piece of the internet, GoDaddy.com.
Also, check out barterb.com. It's a pretty cool service where you can barter and trade movies, music, and video games. Explain more.
That's because I just used it last week.
I know.
So,
I've
here's
yet
the
to-
deal.
I've signed up for an account, but I've yet to actually.
I
put
signed up for an
something
account. I got rid of all the crappy movies I don't want, and now I'm looking for stuff I do want.
Good luck.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff. There's interesting. I got rid of Oblivion, actually. I put that on there for 40 points.
What?
Yeah.
I'd take that for 40 points.
You should have bought it then.
Oh, you are.
But
Actually, we had an email from somebody who was going to send me a copy.
So yeah, it was. It's a good service. I can't wait. I have like 179 points. I don't know what to buy because like I don't. Want
Dude,
any
somebody
music
emailed me and told me there was some weird like Tales of the Chupacabra
on
on
Barterby.
Barterby. Yeah, check it out. You should watch it.
All right, fair enough.
So sign up for a free account and try it out. If you do it through barterby.com/Diggnation, you get 10 points free at sign up to spend and a free transaction.
Yes, and we have to say there's a ton of movies on there for like 6, 7 points, something like
Yeah.
that. So you're gonna get a free movie,
Yep.
and they don't ask you for a credit card or anything.
Nope.
I don't think. I don't think so. And
No, I
it's just
signed up.
like it's good to go.
So that's barterb, BARTERBE.com/Diggnation.
Last sponsor, Cashfly. Thanks to Cashfly for handling all of the Diggnation distribution. Go to cashfly.com/Diggnation or use the coupon code Diggnation when you sign up, and you'll get your first month absolutely free. Cashfly is the way that we distribute all of our files, hundreds of thousands of downloads a month, close to 1 million almost, right? With all of our shows combined, something like that, all through Cashfly.
Dude, yeah. Well, we do, like 200,000 each week times 4. You're already talking.
Plus within all the other shows too.
I
so.
know, but that's what I mean. Like, even our
Yeah.
show alone is close to 1 million a month.
So-
Dude, what? That is freaking crazy.
It is insane.
That is crazy.
Lots of bandwidth.
Bandwidth banging. Okay, Martin from the UK. How are you, Martin? Kevin and Alex, hey, I'm a big fan of the show. Keep up the good work. I thought you might like to see a photo from a couple of your fans here in the UK. We're thinking about doing a London trip.
Yes, we are.
And this picture makes us want to do it even more.
oh gosh.
This is of my friend Gabby. Hi, Gabby. And myself out at a club in York. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for putting
Full screen
out.
that shit.
Oh, dude. Booyakasha.
Boom. There she is.
Dude, look at that.
She's got a
Some sort of
she's got
piercings.
lip rings and one right above here, and
Nose
a
ring
nose
maybe?
ring. I like the piercings. Are you into the piercings?
No,
Oh, I love them.
not a huge fan.
This
I'm not against them,
This
by any
is
stretch of
the
the
limit,
imagination.
though. If there's more than a lip and above here and a nose, anything more than that, you don't rub your mouth.
That's horrible. So, Martin, thanks for the email. We are going to be coming to London, and we're going to try to do it.
Yes.
I don't know where, when, or how, but we're going to do it.
Yes.
That was the email.
And I don't have any.
Is that it for the show?
That's it.
Is there anything else you wanted to chat
We should
about?
say
or-
that if you want to check out any of the stories that we dug throughout the week, go to dig.com/users/Kevin Rose for all of my stuff and /Alex Albrecht for his stuff.
And also, if you want to check out the stories we've talked about on this episode of Diggnation or all the previous episodes of Diggnation, head over to dig.com/users/Diggnation. Also, send us your emails. We love to hear them at dignationfans@gmail.com.
Yes.
Dignationfans@gmail.com. Is that really it for this week?
Yeah,
I guess so. That's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time.
Pizza.
Peace.